kind you bring home to please. I speak in sparks, I don't aim to tease. Got a heart that runs like a wild flame. So don't come knocking if you can't play the game. You better handle with fire, boy, I burn fast. I don't wait, I don't look back. You want sweet, try someone tame. I ride storms and never blame. You say you want love that bites and stays, then buckle up. I don't do halfway, yeah, handle with fire. Or don't touch it all. I've kissed harder than most have dared. Love like lightning, raw and scared. I don't need saving, don't need calm. I need a fool who can match this bomb. You better handle with fire, boy, I burn fast. I don't wait, I don't look back. You want sweet, try someone tame. I ride storms and never blame. You say you want love that bites and stays, then buckle up. I don't do halfway, yeah, handle with fire. But don't touch it all. No candlelight, no lullaby. I light the night and kiss the sky. If you still want him, then take your shot. But I promise, babe, this flame runs hot. You better handle with fire, boy, I burn fast. I don't wait, I don't look back. You want sweet, try someone tame. I ride storms and never blame. You say you want love that bites and stays, then buckle up. I don't do halfway, yeah, handle with fire. Don't touch it all. Handle with fire. Don't touch it all.
Steel-toed boots and 5-day grind. Clocked out dirty, but feeling just fine. Boss said, see you Monday, bright and early. I said, sure thing, now hand me something strong and dirty. Truck's outside and it smells like dust, but the barroom's humming and the beer's cold enough. Ain't rich, but we feel like kings when the jukebox kicks in and the whole damn room sings. Hell yeah, we earned it, this drink, this night, this loud. Turn it up till the roof peels back and the floor forgets the ground. We ain't fancy, we ain't clean, but we're real, and that's enough to be proud. Hell yeah, we earned it, let's burn it all the way down. Laughed so hard we spilled our shots. Somewhere between heartbreak and man, that hit the spot. This ain't therapy, but it sure feels close when the whole bar shouts that same old toast. To the working folks and the ones who stay, to the girls who dance like they don't care what they say. Hell yeah, we earned it, this wild, this sweat, this sound. Every bruise from the week gets lost in this crowd. We don't need a red carpet, we've got neon and a tab. Hell yeah, we earned it, so pour it heavy and let the night laugh back. If life's a fight, then Fridays are around. We don't hit easy, we hit loud. Hell yeah, we we sound like now. Ain't got much left but the open road. One hand on the wheel, the other's let go. Past in ashes, heart gone cold, but I still run like I'm 20 years bold. This might be my last ride tonight. One more burn under the fading light. No rearview regrets, just broken signs. Gas in my blood and smoke in my mind. I don't need a reason, don't need a fight. Just me in the dark and the engines bite. If I vanish with the moon in sight, then remember me while on my last ride tonight. I kissed goodbye to who I was, left that town in a cloud of dust. Didn't pack hope, didn't leave a note, just chase the wind like an outlaw ghost. This might be my last ride tonight. One more burn under the fading light. No rearview regrets, just broken signs. Gas in my blood and smoke in my mind. Don't need a reason, don't need a fight. Just me in the dark and the engines bite. If I vanish with the moon in sight, then remember me while on my last ride. If the road ends, I won't slow. Let the sky take what it's owed. Better to blaze than fade in fear. I'll leave a howl they'll always hear. This might be my last ride tonight. One more burn under the fading light. No rearview regrets, just broken signs. Gas in my blood and smoke in my mind. I don't need a reason, don't need a fight. Just me in the dark and the engines bite. If I vanish with the moon in sight, then remember me while on my last ride tonight. Rode out of town with the tank half full. Windows down, hard riding the pull. Rearview mirror full of things I've burned. Took the hard way out, but damn I've learned. I left the past in dust, did what I had to, yeah I must. Ain't no chain gonna drag me down. I'm a storm in the next small town. Grit on my boots, fire in my chest. A wild soul ain't meant for rest. Your name fades where the skyline breaks, like a song that the radio won't retake. I made peace with the wreck I caused. Now I'm moving on without the pause. I left the past in dust, did what I had to, yeah I must. Ain't no chain gonna drag me down. I'm a storm in the next small town. Grit on my boots, fire in my chest. A wild soul ain't meant for rest. You won't find me begging back. I don't run in circles, I blaze a track. My heart don't wear a goodbye sign. It's busy chasing its next skyline. I left the past in dust, did what I had to, yeah, I must. Ain't no chain gonna drag me down. I'm a storm hitting the next small town. Grit on my boots, fire in my chest. A wild soul ain't meant for rest. Yeah, wild soul ain't meant for rest. Don't come looking for a white picket song. I ain't the kind to play along. I ride hard, love harder still, and I don't fake what I can't feel. So if you love me like a renegade, fast and wild, no masquerade. Don't try to tame what won't be caught. Just hold on tight to what you got. I ain't the dream that mothers praise. I'm dust and fire and sideways grace. If you want me, baby, don't be afraid. Just love me like a renegade. I won't promise I'll always stay, but when I'm yours, I give all the way. I'll fight like hell, kiss like sin, and walk right back when others give in. So if you love me like a renegade, fast and wild, no masquerade. Don't try to tame what won't be caught. Just hold on tight to what you got. I ain't the dream that mothers praise. I'm dust and fire and sideways grace. If you want me, baby, don't be afraid. Just love me like a a heart to bow for fate. If that scares you, that's okay, but if it thrills you, then come my way. So if you love me like a renegade, fast and wild, no masquerade. Don't try to tame what won't be caught. Just hold on tight to what you got. I ain't the dream that mothers praise. I'm dust and fire and sideways grace. If you want me, baby, don't be afraid. Love me like a renegade. Yeah. Love me like a
We don't wait for the sun to set to light it up, we're already lit. Kicking up dust in this neon dive with a jukebox heart and a rebel strive. Let's raise a little riot, raise our glass to the good times we hope will never pass. If trouble finds us, we won't hide. We dance on the edge, we enjoy the ride. Turn it loud, let the small town shake. We make our own rules, we don't break. Blueprint stamped on a whiskey floor, laughing louder than the night before. We own the chaos, we live this blaze. Let's raise a little Riot, raise our glass to the good times we hope will never pass. If trouble finds us, we won't hide. We dance on the edge, we enjoy the ride. Turn it loud, let the small town shake. We make our own rules, we don't break.
We were born in rust, raised in a roar. Backroads baptized, dirt on the floor. Mama prayed, but we played loud, turning silence into country proud. We were raised on midnight gasoline, tailgates, firelight, and outlaw dreams. Beer in hand, boots on steel, cranking that beat you can't unfeel. We don't need sleep, don't need grace. We light up the dark with our kind of blaze. Hearts on fire and hands unclean. We were raised on midnight gasoline. Friday hit, we'd steal the night. Flatbed stage, stars burning bright. Got no gold, but we shine raw. No rules, just noise and a rebel draw. We were raised on midnight gasoline, tailgates, firelight, and outlaw dreams. Beer in hand, boots on steel, cranking that beat you can't unfeel. We don't need sleep, don't need grace. We light up the dark with our kind of blaze. Hearts on fire and hands unclean. We were raised on midnight gasoline. You can take the mic, take the lights, but we'll still scream through southern nights. The soul ain't shaped for calm or clean. We were made for midnight gasoline. We were raised on midnight gasoline, tailgates, firelight, and outlaw dreams. Beer in hand, boots on steel, cranking that beat you can't unfeel. We don't need sleep, don't need grace. We light up the dark with our kind of blaze. Hearts on fire and hands unclean. We were raised on midnight gasoline. Midnight gasoline. Roll into town like a wanted ghost, leather boots and a whiskey toast. Bar stools know where I've been, and every sheriff's got me on his list again. Trouble knows my name, shouts it loud. I walk in and shake the crowd. Ain't here for peace or playing tame. I light it up, I fan the flame. Don't need a reason, don't need shame. Yeah, trouble knows my name. I've been kicked out more than I've stayed in. Still I grin, yeah, I count that as a win. Midnight's just my open door, and I ain't done till I hear the floor roar. Trouble knows my name, shouts it loud. I walk in and shake the crowd. Ain't here for peace or playing tame. I light it up, I fan the flame. Don't need a reason, don't need shame. Yeah, trouble knows my name. waiting on a beat. Raise your glass or leave your seat. The world don't owe me karma grace, so I raise hell with a rockin' face. Trouble knows my name, shouts it loud. I walk in and shake the crowd. Ain't here for peace or playing tame. I light it up, I fan the flame. Don't need a reason, don't need shame. Yeah, trouble knows my name. It does. Trouble knows my name.
You walked in with a devil's grin, trouble dressed in a second skin. Bartender knew to pour me two, one for me and one for getting through. You were all whiskey and warnings, every look said I should have run. But I danced on the edge of your fire, thinking I could be the wild one. I knew better than to stay, but I stayed anyway. Blame it on the moonlight or the burning in my veins. You talk smooth like a loaded gun, pulling hearts just for the fun. Your kiss hit hard like southern rain, left a lipstick mark I couldn't explain. You were all whiskey and warnings, every look said I should have run. But I danced on the edge of your fire, thinking I could be the wild one. I knew better than to stay, but I stayed anyway. Blame it on the moonlight or the burning in my veins. Now I wear your ghost like perfume, smell it heavy in an empty room. You left me singing to the scars and still reaching for that doom guitar. You were all whiskey and warnings, every look said I should have run. But I danced on the edge of your fire, thinking I could be the wild one. I knew better than to stay, but I stayed anyway, and I'd do it all again with whiskey and warnings. You said I was a bit much. Well, baby, I'm a whole lot more than that. I don't sip slow or speak soft when the world's loud and full of nonsense. I wear red just 'cause I feel like it, and I laugh like I don't owe you a filter. You called it attitude, I call it finally being honest. Bless your heart, I'm not sorry. Not for the heels, the hair, or the heat I bring. Not for the way I walk in like I own the air. I'm the storm, sugar, not the warning. So if I rattled your pride, maybe you need a shaking. I don't throw shade, I shine too bright to hide in it. I know what I want, and I don't send mixed signals, I send fireworks. You said I talk too much truth, I said you ain't used to hearing it. I'm not your mama's sweet tea, I'm straight whiskey with a honey stare. Bless your heart, I'm not sorry. Not for the heels, the hair, or the heat I bring. Not for the way I walk in like I own the air. I'm the
got chip nail polish and a master's degree. Sings along to Beyonce, but rides like Reba. Her boots aren't made for waiting, they're made for walking away when respect runs thin. She works weekdays in heels and spreadsheets, weekends in denim and dirt-stained knees. Knows her worth like she knows a back road by heart without GPS. She wears those boots on her terms, not for fashion, not for show, but for the ground she's claimed alone. Doesn't ask for permission to shine, doesn't soften just to stay in line. She ain't chasing dreams, she's out here living them real out. They say settle down, she says settle where? Love's gotta ride beside her or get left behind. She's kissed cowboys and questioned cities, but never once questioned her fire. She don't post every victory, but damn, she's built to maul herself. And when she walks into a room, even silence makes space. She wears those boots on her terms, not for fashion, not for show, but for the ground she's claimed alone. Doesn't ask for permission to shine, doesn't soften just to stay in line. She ain't chasing dreams, she's out here living them real out. She don't need a lasso to hold anyone close, and she don't wait around for almost. The ones who know her know better than to try and dim what was never built for small. She wears those boots on her terms, with dirt pride and a wild soul that burns. Not here to be rescued or defined. She's the one riding the headline. Call her boss, call her bold, just don't call her yours unless she says so.
I walk in boots that don't ask permission. My lipstick's fire, my mind's on a mission. I ain't sugar, I ain't spice, more like bourbon with a twist of ice. You say, hey there, darling, with that tilted grin, but I've seen boys like you try to win. I don't fall for charm served cold. You better bring heat or hit the road. Don't call me darling like I'm some prize. I ride storms and I don't apologize. You want sweet? Try the girl next door. I'm wildfire wrapped in southern lore. So if you can't handle thunder with skin, you best not call me darling again. I dance with whiskey, I flirt with fate, write my own rules and show up late. A little too loud for your mama's taste, but I'm the kind your silence won't replace. I've got a past that I wear like pearls, a mouth like sass and a spine like curls. You wanna ride, better buckle in. This heart don't slow for a timid man. Don't call me darling like I'm some prize. I ride storms and I don't apologize. You want sweet? Try the girl next door. I'm wildfire wrapped in southern lore. So if you can't handle thunder with skin, you best Don't call me darling unless you mean fight, 'cause I shine brightest in midnight light. I'm not your pretty little storyline, I'm the headline that won't toe the line. So if you can't handle thunder with skin, you best not call me darling again. You say I'll take care of you, but sugar, I've been doing that since I was 16. You think you're saying something new, but I've heard that line in 5 different draws. I don't need sweet talk in a pickup truck, I need room to drive it myself. If you can't lift more than your ego, then kindly step aside while I load the hay. Don't promise, just watch me. I've walked farther in these boots than you've driven. I don't want a man with dreams, I want one with tools and timing. I'm not impressed by your plan if you're still sitting on the couch. Don't promise, just watch me. I've got this with or without applause. I've paid bills with late night shifts, changed my own tire in a thunderstorm. You think you're my hero 'cause you offer to fix things, but darling, I've already built better. Flattery don't fuel tractors and sweet words won't hang shelves. If your hands are always empty, you can keep your compliments to yourself. Don't promise, just watch me. I've handled heat, mud, and men with half a spine. I don't want your someday story, I want someone who shows up on time. I'm not here to babysit ambition while you polish your charm. Don't promise, just watch me and try not to fall behind. I'm not bitter, I'm just busy. Too much to do to wait on maybe. You can talk or you can move, but you can't do both from the bleachers. Don't promise, just watch me. I'm out here building, living, rising. You're welcome to join, but only if you bring more than words. I'm not another girl to impress, I'm a fire to run with or get burned by. So don't promise, baby, just watch me. I came to him with pieces missing and eyes that didn't look straight ahead. There were words I stopped halfway through, 'cause some stories hurt more when told. He didn't rush to name the silence, didn't ask why I flinched at softness. He just stayed like rain that falls without needing permission. He didn't ask why, he just held my hands like they weren't shaking. He didn't ask who broke me, he just made sure no one ever would again. He didn't fix me, he didn't try, he just saw me, and that was enough to start healing. I used to measure love in promises and count red flags like confetti, but his love came like a quiet sunrise. No parade, just a slow light filling the room. He learned my language even when I spoke in silence, and never once asked me to bloom before I was ready. He didn't ask why, he just sat in the dark beside me. He didn't question my quiet days, he just matched his breath to mine. He didn't rewrite me, he didn't erase what came before. He just loved me where I stood, no more, no less. Love doesn't always come in loud colors. Sometimes it comes in gentle shapes. Sometimes it comes in hands that don't let go, even when yours do. He didn't ask why, 'cause he didn't need a reason to stay. He saw the cracks but chose the light that shined through them. He didn't fix me, he didn't try, he just loved me. And somehow began again. The sun was slipping low across the hills, and the breeze moved the wheat like it was sighing. He stood next to me, hands in his pockets, not trying to be anything more than real. We didn't talk about forever, didn't mark time with promises, but the way he looked at the sky, I saw my name written somewhere in his calm. He didn't say it, but I knew, in the way he reached for the thermos with both hands, then poured mine first, in how he watched me like the world wasn't rushing. Love doesn't always need a voice, sometimes it just needs presence. There was no grand gesture, just a folded blanket and 2 chip cups. We sat in the hush between songs, letting the evening hum fill the spaces. He didn't speak of past wounds, but I saw them tucked gently in his silence. And I didn't touch them, but I stayed close enough for the healing. He didn't say it, but I knew, in the way he leaned a little when I laughed and waited when I wandered off in thought. He never said I love you that day, but everything around him did. Sometimes the softest things carry the loudest meaning. Sometimes the ones who stay quiet are the ones who stay longest. He didn't say it, but I knew, and somehow that meant more than any words could. In that silence, in that sunset, in the air that never asked, he held me without touching a thing. asked me to shrink. Never once tried to fix the wild in my words. He just listened when the wind carried my silence, and stood still when the world asked me to move. There were no big promises, no declarations on rooftops, just the sound of him breathing beside me, like the earth agreeing with my roots. He grows where I bloom, not beside me to overshadow, but close enough to catch the light I share. He doesn't need to hold me down to keep me close. We rise 'cause we don't pull, we're strong 'cause we don't chase. He finds beauty in the undone, in the moments I forget to smile, in the mornings when my hair's a storm and my thoughts are still rain. He never asks me to be softer, but he softens when I'm near. It's not that he completes me, it's that he never made me feel incomplete. He grows where I bloom, without needing the whole garden. He waters what I am without taking more. There's a kindness in his stillness, a strength in how he never demands, but always remains. Some loves shout to be known, his love just exists, like the scent of wildflowers in early summer, present even when unnoticed. He grows where I bloom, not to possess but to witness. He never tried to rewrite my pages, just turn them slowly with care. And in that quiet I grew, and in that love so did he. Don't come riding in with your silver words, thinking I'm some damsel waiting to be saved. I've patched my own knees, pulled myself out of more than you've ever dared to walk through. I don't need a hero, I need a man who can stand beside the fire without trying to put it out. Someone who sees the blaze and smiles anyway. I'm not the rescue kind, I don't need you to catch me. Just don't block the sky when I'm climbing. I won't shrink for your comfort, won't trade my fire for your calm. If you're coming, bring respect, 'cause I'm already whole on my own. I've got my own truck and I can back it out of tight corners. I've paid my bills and my dues and still found time to sing at sunrise. I'm not afraid of alone, I've made peace with my shadow danced in empty rooms and found joy in echoes. I'm not the rescue kind. I don't need you to fix what's never been broken. I don't need you to tell me I'm strong. I know. But if you've got truth and you ain't scared of lightning, you can walk beside me. Just don't try to leave. If you want soft, I have it, but it's earned. If you want wild, it's here, but it won't wait. This heart doesn't knock to enter, it just opens where it's free. I'm not the rescue kind. Don't write me into your fairy tales. I'm not waiting on a white horse. I've got boots that carry me just fine. If we're doing this, let it be two flames side by side, not one trying to dim the other. I'm not the rescue kind, but I'm worth the ride. I don't bloom in crowded places. Give me white skies and open spaces where love don't come in polished lines, but grows like roots in quiet times. He found me where the wild things live, by the river where the trees forgive. He didn't rush, he didn't try, just let his heart breathe next to mine. Love like lavender, soft and slow, not the kind that steals the show. But when the wind runs through your hair, you smell it lingering everywhere. It don't scream, it don't chase, but Lord, it never fades. Love like lavender always stays. We built a life on Sunday walks, on coffee mugs and quiet talks. He learned my storms and I held his calm. We danced to thunder, arms in arms. No diamond rings or grand displays, just wildflowers in a window vase. And somehow in that simple grace, I saw forever in his face. Love like lavender, soft and slow, not the kind that steals a show. But when the wind runs through your hair, you'll smell it lingered everywhere. It don't scream, it don't chase, but Lord, it never fades. Love like lavender always stays. It's not the loud kind in the songs, but it's been here all along. Like moonlight on a porch swing, you don't notice till it's everything. Love like lavender, pure and real, the kind you touch but never steal. It grows in silence, roots down deep, and holds you close when you're asleep. It don't scream, it don't chase, but Lord, it never fades. Love like lavender always stays. don't tell me to soften just because you care. I've been bold too long to unlearn, and now I've got roots and freedom and fire in my voice. And I won't shrink just to be held close. I know how to give, but not at the cost of losing my edges. If love means vanishing parts of me, then it ain't love worth keeping. So love me like I stay me. Don't ask me to dim just to make you shine. Hold me with room to grow, not with ropes to feel secure. I don't want a cage with pretty lining. I want skies that stretch wide. So if you love me like I stay me. I'll dance in the rain with you, but I won't drown in someone else's forecast. I'll make breakfast barefoot and in your t-shirt, but don't mistake it for surrender. I can be soft without erasing steel, and loyal without losing direction. If I let you in, it's not because I need saving, it's because I see fire that won't try to burn me. So love me like I stay me. Don't ask me to dim just to make you shine. Hold me with room to grow, not with ropes to feel secure. I don't want a cage with pretty lining. I want skies that stretch wide. So if you love me like I stay me. I've built this heart with calloused hands and dreams that didn't wait for yes. I won't hand it over just to be claimed. I'll give it only to someone who won't try to tame. So love me like I stay me. Don't fall for the version you can fold. Choose me loud, full and unfiltered, or don't choose me at all. This kind of love is rare, but it's real if you let it breathe. Some nights I wonder if I miss the turn, the one that leads to something steady. While friends build homes with porch lights and dinner bells, I'm chasing silence on two-lane roads. I've got keys but no front door that knows my name. Suitcases more familiar than coffee cups. And though I don't cry often, there are songs I can't sing without feeling something shake. Maybe I'm meant to roam. Maybe stillness was never my call, and I don't wear roots well. They wrinkle when I try to sit too long. There's comfort in the wind, even when it's cold. And maybe, just maybe, I'm not lost, just not home. I've met men who thought they could anchor me, tie love to a porch swing and call it enough. But I've got maps in my chest, and every kiss feels different in a new zip code. It's not that I'm afraid of staying, it's that I feel most alive when I move. I water the flowers, then I keep walking before they bloom. Maybe I'm meant to roam. Maybe stillness was never my call, and I don't wear roots well. They wrinkle when I try to sit too long. There's Baby, there's no wrong way to belong. I don't need a welcome mat. I've got freedom tucked in my boots. So if I keep walking, don't try to hold me back. I'm not running from anything, I'm just following me.
Came in like a line from a song, smooth, familiar, just enough charm to hum along. I let the rhythm carry us, even when I knew some notes were wrong. But I've played this melody before, the kind that starts sweet and ends off key. And I've learned not every story needs a page two just to feel complete. Not every man deserves a second verse. Some songs sound better when they end quick. I won't rewrite a chorus just to make you fit. If your harmony feels like hushing my fire, then you're not the tune I'll keep on repeat. Not every man deserves a second verse, and I'm done singing in keys that don't suit me. I don't hate you, I just outgrew the silence, the kind that settles in when real words get scarce. You mistook my kindness for patience, but I was just waiting for my cue to leave with grace. I'm not bitter, just tuned better now. I can spot flat notes a mile away, and I'd rather stand alone in stillness than dance to a song I can't replay. Not every man deserves a second verse. Some stories close best with a quiet fade. I won't force a bridge to carry weight it can't take. If your love's a line that bends without care, then I won't follow it anywhere. Not every man deserves a second verse. Some endings are the best parts we write. Heart doesn't beg for applause, it listens for real. And if your rhythm isn't steady, I won't fake the beat. Not every man deserves a second verse. Some names are better left as a footnote. I'm not here to remix regrets, I'm here to sing free. So thank you for the first verse, but I'll take it from here.
Doesn't own a white picket fence, and she's never circled a date in red ink. No Pinterest board for the perfect dress, no list of baby names on her fridge. She wakes up with the sunrise and picks her days like wildflowers. Sometimes it's cattle, sometimes it's poems. She doesn't need to choose one life. She's got her own trail, one boot in the dirt, one dream in the wind. Doesn't care who's watching, she's too busy becoming herself. Doesn't need a ring to feel complete, or a title to feel strong. She rides her own way, and that's more than enough. stitching to the hem of her jeans. She's kissed men she didn't regret, and walked away when the story stopped fitting. She sends postcards instead of pictures, and her love notes come in highway songs. You won't find her chasing applause, but you'll feel her spirit long after she's gone. She's got her own trail, one boot in the dirt, one dream in the wind. Doesn't care who's watching. She's too busy becoming herself. Doesn't need a ring to feel complete, or a title to feel strong. She rides her own way, and that's more than enough. She's not lost, she's wandering on purpose. She's not waiting, she's choosing. Not everyone understands her pace, but she was never meant to follow. She's got her own trail, carved in silence, lit with grit. She's not chasing what fits the mold, she's building what feels true. So if you meet her,